My question was about the cosmic Christ consciousness and Jesus the Christ, and then the mystical traveler. I relate to the traveler when I see it very easily. I've seen it since I was very little. So when I'm doing SCs, I see that and I go to that. With the cosmic Christ, I have experiences of it, but I don't know in terms of trusting it and guiding me traveling into the higher realms above soul. And if I relate to the Christ as like the liberator of souls on this planet, so if that's just on this planet or this solar system, if you could just help clarify or how I can relate to Jesus the Christ and the cosmic Christ in this soul travel.
That's a beautiful question. I would say if you're going to travel in the higher realms, that would be the traveler.
Right.
Differently than the Christ. And for me, I had a similar thing when I got in the movement. I didn't relate to the Christ so much. I would constantly call in the light. I would never just call in the light of the Holy Spirit. I would always call in the light of the Christ because I wanted to relate to it more. I would say when you're traveling, just travel with the traveler. If the Christ is there, beautiful. Jerry used to say Jesus is the boss of this planet. Jesus was his boss on this planet. I didn't recall him saying Jesus was his boss in the higher levels. That would be the traveler and the preceptor. So it looks like the traveler is taking you up right now. Allow yourself to experience that. One quick thing I would say is to experience the Christ, which is a gorgeous, beyond transcendent consciousness, a little more since you are so angelic, is in the angelic, we will sometimes relate more to these higher consciousnesses, the Christ, the Divine Mother, etc., through the angelic version of that. There is an archangel of the Christ, Sanandael, or Jesurael, or you can just say Archangel of Christ. You might relate more to go up through that because you probably were introduced to the Christ first in the angelic, since the angelic predates this level and you've had tons of lifetimes there. Go up through Jesurael, the archangel of the Christ. Keep going. You might meet Jesus along the way, and you keep going and you keep going. And at some point, Christ, traveler, it's all one.
I look at the thing that you're calling the traveler consciousness, it's just a name they put on a truth of reality, the truth of reality that there is a force within reality that is always in remembrance and knowing of God. It's in every part of God and in the totalness of God, in the remembrance of God. And in your case, it really doesn't matter what you call it or what you're comfortable with. I work with what works with you and what you feel most comfortable with. The one that speaks most to you and grants you the greatest availability to what you're after.
And the one that's present. They're always with us, but they also come more into our awareness. So it's who's present. It is the movement of spiritual inner awareness, not the movement of spiritual inner vague. Sometimes taking that extra moment and just saying, who do I experience present, can bring us more into the awareness of that one.
Okay. I'm very aware of that when I'm serving the traveler. I just see that more. So I just didn't know if I was not opening up to the Christ more.
You can be more open to the Christ. You have a doubt related to your devotion. You have a doubt that you're devoted enough because of being led by the idea that you had to earn your place with God's grace, that you had to prove yourself before you could be granted grace. You don't have to change a darn thing. You don't have to earn it. It's already in place for you. But you got bamboozled into that earn your way to God game.
Everybody just forgive any outdated beliefs that you need to earn your way to God, that you need to somehow be fixed, because you're already perfect, divine, worthy, because you are divine.
Thank you.
You
Love you both.
love you too.